Hi, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Caitlin.
And we're Our Time of the Month.
Today we are going to do another installment of here's all the stuff that we've used up in the last month or so. So most people call it empties, we call it garbage people. Because we've just been hoarding our trash for you to show you.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Today we're drinking some rosé.
Oh, very sweet. Oh yeah.
Like a blush. Like a...
Yeah. It'd be good as like a spritzer. The first thing that I have, I am clumsy. I think we've just realized. And I cook a lot, and that typically means minor burns and cuts. Like everyone knows, don't grab the lid of a can after you've opened it. But you forget, and I just went to open it anyway. Anyway, so I have these Band-Aid just by Johnson & Johnson, but the important part is they're from Oh Joy. She did a really cute line of things for Target, and this was one of them. So if I have to wear a Band-Aid, I just feel a little bit cuter if I can wear a cute Band-Aid.
So this is kind of a joke because the last time we did empties, I said that I threw my toothpaste away, but I saved it for you this time. This is the Colgate Optic White Platinum Express White, and I get every drippy drop out of them because I have a tube ringer.
Oh.
That is a life-changing tool. But this is my favorite toothpaste. I feel like it keeps my teeth looking pretty white. As I've said before, I drink a lot of coffee, a lot of red wine. I don't feel like they're too yellow, so this is my toothpaste of choice, and my husband also loves it.
In this episode of Danielle Gave It to Me, so I have a Body Shop Mango Body Scrub. It was much better than the blueberry body scrub that you gave because it didn't have any seeds in it. But overall, it was fine. I liked it.
Well, was it just the smell that you didn't like?
No, I mean, I really like mango, but I think what it is for me, I don't know if I find body scrubs to be super effective.
So something you might like actually is the Soap & Glory Smoothie Star Oat Sugar and Shea Breakfast Scrub. Also a body scrub. This one smells like pancakes.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, it does.
How do you get that to smell like pancakes?
Oh my gosh.
Syrup. It smells like syrup.
Yeah, it smells like
syrup.
syrup. I think of pancakes. This actually was a really amazing body scrub. I think Soap & Glory do really fabulous body scrubs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working my way through 2 others right now. This was a great one. I would definitely repurchase it. I find them on sale at Ulta when they do the buy 2 get 1 free, and I just stock up. Next up is shaving cream. This is the Aveeno Therapeutic Shave Gel. I don't know about you, but I get razor burn quite easily on my legs, and I've found that fragranced shaving creams can kind of add to that. I really love this. It's rust proof, so you can set it on the edge of your shower or your tub and it doesn't leave a ring. There's no scent, and I feel like this lasts a really long time actually. Longer than a Skintimate.
I stopped using shaving cream.
You use conditioner?
I don't really use anything. I just
So that must be nice.
The next thing I have, I've been using for years, and it is the Vanilla and Bergamot Body Butter from Bliss. Bliss is something that I found after staying in a W hotel in Atlanta, and I love all of their products. I used to use their face wash, I use their body butters and all of their stuff, and I love it because it's kind of expensive, but you can find it at TJ Maxx. So when I go there, I always look in the hair care, skincare. I just buy a bunch of it when I see it. So I think this one is 14 ounces and it was $16.99. So it's still a little bit expensive for a body cream, but I just think it works so well.
I also use that. I use the lemon and sage, and I find mine at Nordstrom Rack for the same price. Next I have the Nivea Sunkissed Radiant Skin Self-Tanning Moisturizer. This was for fair to medium skin. I used this after vacation to prolong my tan. It was nice. I like the Jergens one better, I think. This one was quite watery, so it wasn't like a very moisturizing cream, which I prefer. The scent was terrible, actually. It's bad.
Throwing them under the bus, Nivea.
I have a question. When I use a self-tanner and then I'll put deodorant on and everything, my armpits always stink after I use self-tanner. What is that? Another self-tanner that I worked my way through was the Saint Tropez Gradual Tan in medium to dark.
Danielle, that tube looks weird.
Because I was self-tanning my whole body and I had one leg left and I was shaking, couldn't get anything out. So I cut it and I scooped it out, and I had more than enough. There's actually still some in there.
Oh, there's quite a bit in there.
Like, I could probably do 2 arms.
You could get a spoon in there.
Yeah. This is actually my favorite self tanner. It doesn't have a strong smell, and it gives you a beautiful color. It's more olivey versus
Orange.
warm and red, and I recommended it to a lot of our friends, actually.
I used it last year for a wedding and was
Yeah.
really happy with it.
And the color actually stays for quite a while.
So the next thing I have, I must have thrown away the bottle but managed to keep the package, which I'll never understand. But it is, I've talked about this before, the Essie Good to Go top coat. It really is, you're good to go when you put it on, paint it on, wait, I don't know, 2 minutes, and your nails are definitely like hard and shiny, which I really love. And it's what makes the difference between an at-home manicure and having your nails look like they were done by somebody else, which I think is really nice.
I need to try that. Next is this Eva NYC Therapy Session Hair Mask. This was a sample that I got, I think maybe in Ipsy many moons ago, and I just finished it off this week, and it's a deep conditioning hair mask. I probably got 3 or 4 uses out of this.
Really?
Yeah. And I really loved it, and I looked online, and it's so cheap. It's, I think, $12 for a 16-ounce tub.
Really?
That's cheaper than like Suave.
That's really good because actually my hair's been really dry and I've been thinking about a mask.
I'm quite picky with hair masks, and this one did not weigh my hair down at all. It felt so soft and silky, especially at the roots, and that's where I usually get pretty oily. I'm a big fan, and I'm definitely going to repurchase, and it's affordable.
Let me add that to my list. So I am on to face products, which I have been trying out a lot of new stuff, which I've mentioned, and one of the things that I have really loved are the Josie Maran argan oil. So I have been using this at night as after I do like a rose water spray on my face, I put it on, and then a moisturizer, and then in the morning I put it on underneath my makeup. I've been using it on my cuticles to keep them really nice and soft, and I've even put it in my hair after a shower, although I overdid that once and I was a greasy mess day 1 after my shower.
Yeah, easy to do.
Really bummed, but I've been loving it. I really think it's one of the things that has kept my skin from getting really, really dry and uncomfortable during the winter time, which I appreciate.
I used up the Almay eye makeup remover pads in the oil-free formula. I talked about these in my skincare routine. They're just little saturated pads that you use to wipe off your eye makeup. I sometimes use it for swatches on my hand or lips. They don't burn your eyes at all, and I've been using them since I was in high school, so I'm a big fan. Continue to repurchase.
The other product I have is also another Josie Maran. It is the Argan Liquid Gold. It is a hydrating glow treatment concentrate. So it's like a really light tanner for your face. Tanner? Yeah, tanner. It's a really light tanner for your face. And I will say, I don't think it gives you like long-term tan. I kind of feel like I put it on either at night or in the morning and I have a little bit of a glow, but when the next time I wash my face, I think it has significantly, it fades as you wash your face. Oh, but the best part is the smell. I think it smells more like maple.
It does. Put this with your breakfast scrub body scrub and you're good to go.
Go find yourself a lumberjack because
Yeah.
you are his stack of flapjacks.
Yeah.
I have the Avatara Drink Up Face Mask, a tall glass of water for your skin. I got this at Target the other day as an impulse purchase. I just felt like it. It is a sheet mask, which I don't totally love, but what's funny is that it's a Tencel sheet mask, which is actually what West Elm makes some of its really fancy sheets out of. So I will say the texture of it was not as cottony as most sheet masks that you get. It was definitely a finer fabric. I mean, I guess it's a fabric. I liked it. I didn't notice a huge difference, but it was fine. It was cheap. It was like $3 or $4.
Would you buy it again?
I would buy it again. I wouldn't.
It's fine.
I wouldn't put it on my shopping list to specifically pick it up. But if I saw it, I would probably consider it.
If it had that little red clearance sticker on it, you would buy it.
Heck, yes, I would.
The last item I have for my face is this Paula's Choice Clear Regular Strength Exfoliating Solution. So this is a 2% salicylic acid toner. This is a chemical exfoliant, and I use this in the mornings after I wash my face and before I moisturize. So this just kind of keeps spots away, helps things heal a little bit quicker, helps with the texture of your skin.
The next thing I have is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer, which I got it as a little sample from a Glossier order that I placed recently, and I did use it and actually have purchased the full size. I really like most Glossier products, so I trust them as a brand, and their shipping is super fast. I usually just order enough things to get free shipping because I think it's only $30.
It is.
And I liked it.
Great.
This next product, the fact that it's empty is really upsetting to me because I genuinely loved it. And it is the Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. And it is really cute. I mean, it comes in this fancy little package, and the packaging is really nice. But it is in the shade Nude Glow, which they now make other shades. They didn't when I originally got it. It smells like a creamsicle.
Yeah.
And you put it on, and it's just this pearlescent, kind of thin. I mean, definitely moisturizing, but it goes on really smooth because it's so thin, and then it almost immediately absorbs, which is really nice. So I liked putting it on underneath my makeup to just give me a little extra boost of glow.
So we're using this as a primer or as a moisturizer or both in one?
Kind of both. I definitely wasn't putting on a primer with it. But I do intend to purchase it again, but I'm going to wait for the discount.
For the sale.
For the sale.
Yeah. I'm moving on to makeup, and I have 2 empty powders from Physicians Formula. These are their mineral wear talc-free face powders. Different packaging, but essentially the same product. This one comes in a marbled formula. This one just comes in a plain color. Both are in the shade Translucent, so they don't add any actual color. They just kind of set your makeup, and being that they're talc-free, I feel like they're much better for my skin. They're affordable because they're from the drugstore. I really love them. I've repurchased both of them already, and I use them every day.
The last thing I have is something I've already talked about multiple times. It is the NYX Honey Do Me Up. I did get this at Target, so technically it's a drugstore product, but I think it was like $16.99. So it's on the higher end. It's really great. I did use this as a primer. It has these cute gold flecks in it, which I don't think actually makes any difference on your skin, but it looks really cute in the bottle. And yeah, it just makes my makeup go on really smoothly, and I feel like it helps to like keep moisture in my skin throughout the day.
Last for me is a lip liner, and I think this is the first lip liner that I've ever actually finished.
Congratulations.
Thank you. This is the Jordana lip liner in the shade Tawny. It's just a beautiful mauve rose colored lip liner. I have just a smidgen left. You can see it there. It's a really great, liner for your lips. I don't have any complaints. It's under $3, so you can't go wrong there. And you can find Jordana products at Walgreens.
I was gonna ask you where you found it because
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I would repurchase it, and it's a twist up, so you don't have to sharpen it, and I really like that.
Speaking of lips, what are you wearing today?
I am wearing a ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Spritz. I think I'm done with ColourPop's liquid lipsticks
Yeah.
because they're not comfortable. This almost feels gritty and textured, and I'm pretty damn sure that it's streaky.
Not right now, but I think in the long term, yeah.
It's a beautiful shade. I love the color, so it's great for things like filming, or if you're just going out for a fancy dinner and
Taking a bunch of selfies in your room.
but they're affordable, so how can you really get that mad at it,
Yeah, and that's exactly what I have to justify. It's what, $6?
Yeah. My recommendation would be, if you're planning on wearing this tomorrow, exfoliate your lips before bed and put a really good lip moisturizer on.
Thick.
Thick. Yeah, layer it on, and then do your makeup the next morning, and it will go on a little bit better.
Yeah, definitely smoother.
What are you wearing?
I tricked you guys, and I did too. How we feel about the ColourPop liquid lips is in exact opposition to how we feel about the ColourPop lippy sticks.
Yes.
I love these so much.
They're wonderful.
I love the shape of the actual lipstick itself. So it's really small and it's angled, and it makes it so that you can really be more precise when it comes to putting on your lips, and you don't just end up magic markering and
like Miranda sings.
you have to, then you don't have to go back through with a little cotton swab and all the concealer and stuff. You can really stick to your lip line or slightly overline and get a really great lip. So this is the color Dahlia. It's a matte, and it is a really dark shade. So I actually then went over the lippy stick with the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Misconduct. I do think that the applicator for this is really hard to use.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really
Oh.
struggle getting a super clean line with this, and I think putting it over a lippy stick is a really great way to still wear it and get the color payoff, but for it to be cleaner and easier to apply.
Can we talk about our shirts?
Yeah, it's T-shirt Saturday in our house.
Yeah. What are you wearing?
So I'm wearing this actual new shirt that I just got. It is from Brightside in Fells Point and now Hamden, and it's Girl Gang.
Yeah, I love it.
Duh.
Such a great color too.
Right, something that you don't really see a lot, like a dusty rose.
Yeah, I love it.
I never would have thought that I would like it, but yeah, Girl Gang all day.
I love it.
What do you got on there?
I am wearing a t-shirt from the brand Clashist. I don't even know if they're
Never
around
heard of it.
anymore. But mine has Jeff Goldblum on it in a variety of poses. He ages miraculously, and it's the way he talks and describes things. I could just listen to him all day long.
But he also sounds like kind of cranky, kind of judgy.
I love you, Jeff Goldblum. So those are all the products that we've used up in the month of March. We're interested in hearing what you guys may have used up. And if this is something that you like, we can keep doing this as a monthly installment, kind of like our favorites.
We're using stuff all the time.
Yeah. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.